LSW. Here to do another review on one of my vehicles. This time is it's my daily driver. It's a Ram 1500 Sport. Maybe one of my most favorite vehicles I've ever owned. Out of all the vehicles that I've owned since I've been driving since 16, so let's check it out. It's all black Ram 1500 Sport. I use this as a daily driver. Dodge probably makes the most comfortable riding trucks. I added these Hellcat Reps 24-inch gloss black wheels, some 305, I want to say 35 or 40 tires. Let's see, 305, 24 Xena tires, and all around gloss black. Rides like nothing's there. Has the projector headlights, LED signal lights, fog lights. Only thing this one doesn't have is the hood with the scoops that I plan on adding later on. She's in need of a good paint job, so once I run the paint shop, I'm gonna probably add that hood. And it has to be the OEM one. I can't do the aftermarket hood, so I have to give it the dealership on that one. Black interior that I love. I want to say this is Alcantara seats with the leather outside. It's getting a little torn right here, so I'm gonna have to replace that soon. Black leather wrap steering wheel, black leather dash, heated seats, heated steering wheel, 8-inch screen, 7-inch cluster. It's pretty clean. I bought this truck, I want to say, a year and a half ago, before the spike in used car sales went up. So I got this one for a pretty good deal, and I'm happy about that. Its value of this truck is probably double than what I paid for it at this moment. Excuse me. Back I have added 2 kicker 10s with this vinyl lined box. Sounds pretty good. I have a kicker 1200 amp, which got damaged from these little screws here underneath the seat. I have no idea what this is or why it's protruding this way, but once you drop the seats, it messes up the surface, so I'm not happy about that at all. But still plays pretty fine. Installed some Kicker DS series 6x9s in the doors all around. Those speakers, I want to say, is probably one of the best sounding speakers you could add to a factory radio. It is clear as day. 3-inch on the dash for the speakers too. I changed those out, and that's mainly it that I've done to it. A few small subtle things. I've painted the calipers yellow to try and go something a little different. I used the G2 caliper paint. It's like a ceramic coating paint, and it holds pretty well, man. It's been a few months I've had it on there, and it keeps the dust off pretty good, so it holds pretty good. Other than that, I changed the tips on here from the stock 4-inch to the 5-inch. This is like a carbon matte black tip. Pretty pricey for these, but if you wanted some quality tips, so I went with them. These steps, I'm not too fond of these steps. I want to go with the retracting ones. Retracting ones are really expensive, and I just haven't mustered up the courage to spend that just yet, but it's gonna come soon. But they'll work for now, you know, no big deal. But as far as a daily driver, it does fine. Something just to hop in and out on the go. No issues, you know. It's just this thing drinks a lot of fuel. The 5.7 Hemi is no joke on fuel. So it gets the job done. It's just hell on fuel. That's my really down complaint about these trucks here. Everything's stock except this K&N filter that I have. Little bit plus on the miles per gallon, a little bit more power, instant power, but in a sound you can hear it real good, but that's about it. She's probably going to stay mostly this way. I think I'm gonna add the fender flares, because these wheels, they kind of stick out a little bit, not much, but just a little bit past the frame, and I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I like my wheels tucked right underneath. I'm just OCD like that, so I might add the fender flares. Fender flares is probably an inch or so out, so I think it'll mock up real good on this. And also I'm considering the drop, the 2-inch drop in the rear. Standing back at the truck, the back sits up from the factory height. I might do the 2-inch drop in the rear. People keep telling me to do the 2 and 4-inch drop. Not preferably my taste. I think it sits just right with these wheels the way it is, but I still want it to feel like a truck, so I kind of like the height of it. But other than that, a good paint job, and that's really it. This will be my daily driver. Tail lights, I'm thinking about tinting them. That and the third brake light and this emblem here, this chrome emblem. I might swap it out for the black matte one. Other than that, I love this truck, man. This is, like I said, it's probably one of my most favorite vehicles I've owned. It's just nice all around. Can't beat black, man. Black is probably the most desirable color of any vehicle. Truck I absolutely love. It's gonna be put to use too, so we have a tow hitch on it. So sometimes when I need to pull my cars around different cities, you know, to get stuff done to it, a few shows, I will be using this truck to travel around in. Love this truck. I can't say that enough. It's been everything I needed to be. So just a little review of this truck I have, and just sharing it with you guys. So like and subscribe. Appreciate everything. Thanks, guys.